Hello everyone. In this video, I'll show you the complete process of uploading a dataset to IEEE DataPort from creating the dataset page to publishing it successfully. I will also explain every field that appears during the submission, so you won't be confused while uploading your own dataset. So before that, we'll understand what is meant by this IEEE DataPort. IEEE DataPort is an official online repository for research datasets. Just as IEEE Explore is used to publish research papers, IEEE Dataport is used to publish research datasets. So we'll start step by step now. Now this is the page for IEEE Dataport. The first step is create a free account from here. After creating a free account, you can log in from here. As I have already account in this, I'm directly logging in. So this is the page that appears after you log in. As you want to submit a dataset, click on Submit a Dataset. Here you can see the three options. One is Standard Dataset, which is free. Another is Open Access Dataset, which you need to pay $1,950. And another is Data Competition, where the dataset competitions further you must be eligible. So first we will select a standard dataset which is free. Then you need to provide the title for your dataset. Please remember while giving the title, it should be unique and descriptive title. And it should be very descriptive that it should be related to your dataset. So for now, I'm giving as ABC just for trial. So these are the steps we need to fill the data now. So first we'll go to enter metadata. It has directly took the dataset title. Next, the authors of the dataset. Next, ORCID. So what is meant by this ORCID? One minute. ORCID. So ORCID stands for Open Research Contributor ID. So it is a unique digital identifier given for researchers. So this unique ID will be created by the researcher using the ORCD official website. It gives you a particular unique ID for every researcher. So using this ID, every researcher will be identified. It usually looks like this, like 000 and all. If you have the ID, you can fill it here. If not, no. Next, affiliation. Under which institute you're publishing this data set, enter that. As I am a student from MIT, I can do this. Next, co-editor. Here you need to enter the names of the authors who can edit this data set for you. So for entering their names, first they should have IEEE DataPort account here. So if they have this account, you can add their name so that they can edit the dataset if any changes are required. Next, you need to select the category under which this dataset comes. So something we can select which under which the dataset occurs. Next, keywords. You need to put keywords in such a way that it relates to your dataset. Now, for example, my dataset is related to computer vision and human pose estimation and all. So we need to add some 5 to 6 keywords in this way. Next, data format. Like which data format it is, whether CSV, XML or JSON and zip, and also we can give like a CSV, zip. Like funding agency and grant number. So we'll know what is meant by funding agency and grant number now. Funding agency. Funding agency is the organization which supports you financially for publishing your work. Now, for this data set, if there is any organization that is supporting you financially, you can add that organization name. So basically, like ISRO, DRDO, some typical type of organizations will give you funds. And what is meant by grant number? While these funding agencies are supporting you financially, they will grant you a unique ID for your data set or for your research work. So that is called as grant number. So if you have those, you can enter those. If not, no, you can leave those. Next, abstract and image. Image is nothing but it shows the description of your data set. So it is basically used as cover image for your data set. Whenever you type your data set in this IEEE DataPort, it appears with this image. And next, abstract. Abstract, you need to mention like why this data set is used, how this data set is being created, what is the need of this data set and all. Next, documentation and instructions. Documentation is nothing but uh, it is a file. It can be a PDF or doc file or MD file or HTML file. So it should contain like what this data set contains, like what is the size of the data set, how it is being extracted, how it is used, why it is used, what are the instructions, and all should be included in this documentation. And instructions. Instruction is if a person is using your data set, he should understand how to use that and where to use that. You need to mention those here. And next we'll go to links. These are the important one. We'll understand what is meant links, research article link, data descriptor article DOI, and related data set. Okay. So first we'll understand what is meant by DOI. So DOI stands for Digital Object Identifier. It is nothing but a unique identifier that is given to a research work. So previously we have seen that ORCID is the unique ID given to the researcher, whereas DOI is the unique ID given to the work that is done by the researcher. That's it. So in this, what you need to add is if there are any other like GitHub links or project websites or documentations and all, if there's which are related to your data set, you need to add those. The next one is research article link. So basically, this is something related. You need to add a link of an article which is related or associated to your data set. So, for example, for my data set, I have used my previously published article and extracted this data set. So, the model which I have published previously, I have used that model and I have generated this data set. So, my data set is associated with that previously published article. So, I will add the DOI of that article here. Next, what is meant by data descriptor article DOI? So data descriptor article is nothing but it is a separate publication. It is not like a common research paper. In this paper, you will only describe about this data set, like how the data was collected, what is the structure of the data, what is the file formats, limitations and all. It is only discussed about the data set. If you have any paper like that, you can add those. And next, related data sets. If your data set is being built by using some other data set which is already there in the IEEE DataPort, then you can add that data set name here. If anything doesn't come under your work, then you can leave all those here. And next is the major part, that is dataset files. You need to choose your dataset file. Now for me, this is my dataset zip file. I'm just choosing that. And next, scripts. Scripts is nothing but any additional information that you want to give about this data set, like metadata files and all. Those all you can upload here. Next, this part, whether your data set is a part of any IEEE data program. Uh, so there are some programs called as IEEE 5G60 test bed and all. If it is a part of this, then you can choose. If not, just NA. Then agree the terms and conditions. Publish is already there. Next, click on save. As this is just trial, I'm not clicking on save. I have already submitted one data set. I will show you that one. After clicking the save, you'll just see a page like this that is already uploaded. So now this data set is being uploaded. You can see the zip file here. You can see that research article link. I used this article, this model to extract this data set and what is the data format, what is the DOI, this all. So now we'll go to datasets and we'll search whether my dataset will be appearing or not. So my dataset name is TSA. Category comes under computer vision. So we'll check. See, this is the dataset. So this is how you submit a dataset in IEEE DataPort. Thank you.